Hello from Southern Ontario, excuse me, Canada. I wish I had some small talent for the ability to do interviews on the street with just somebody I don't know, people I don't know. I don't have any trouble striking up conversations with them. So I'm going to amalgamate here a dozen different conversations I've had with 6 or 8 newcomers to the country, our country, who come from an assortment of other countries. Well, 3 or 4 different countries, anyways. And the conversation, all I could amalgamate them into one. Uh, it's not a fictitious conversation, but it is many conversations amalgamated into one. So, anyways, as the conversation progresses, what I get back from them is Canada is not what I was sold on, not even close. I was told I could easily get a good paying job, I could afford to buy a good car, I'd be able to save money, and I'd have a good lifestyle. And what they find is not that at all. And when I say to them as the conversation progresses, I mean, they display a certain degree of caution to me. Who am I? I'm just some guy walked up to them talking on the street, right? But as the conversation progresses, I end up saying to them to the effect of, well, so now you're here, you find you were basically sold a bill of goods. It's not the land of milk and honey. Basically, you find that you're a tax-paying wage slave in a country that really isn't a democracy. And 201, having gained their trust at that point, they say, yeah, that pretty well sums it up. Indeed so. Interestingly enough, 201, all of these strangers that I've talked to, are well versed in Canadian politics. I mean, they're learning. Some of them have been here a year, some of them have been here 5 years, anywhere in that range. Some have their permanent residency, some are very close to it, some are, well, fairly fresh if they've only been here a year, this sort of thing. But all of them have, well, I'd say a better than average grasp of our politics in Canada than what most of the Canadian people I talk to do. Depending how long they've been here, but they are all following Canadian politics and they're not liking what they see. Well, I guess I made my points. I'm killing some time. It was a bit of a ramble, but it is really insightful talking to these people. I mean, I think it's understandable why they're following Canadian politics, and it displays, well, it's counter to the apathy of the Canadians I talk to, which is disappointing. Anyways, enough said.